Alright, hi people, it is Shakes here, and I'm here to do an unboxing for you guys, finally, of the Figuarts version of, Batman from The Dark Knight. So, yeah, I wanted to get this when it originally came out several weeks ago, or maybe a few weeks ago, but, the, orders on Amazon got back ordered, so I ordered it from Japan, and thus I have the Japanese release of it, which you guys will see in a second. But, yeah. But I finally have it. So, yeah, I wanted to get this because The Dark Knight is one of my favorite films of all time. It is a really good film. It is one of the best superhero films. And, I saw it when it was originally in theaters back when I was 12, so there we go. But yeah. And it's one of the most iconic superhero films of all time. You know. So, yeah. So let me show you guys the box. The English release will obviously have English lettering where there is Japanese on this, but for the most part everything is in English on here, so yeah. So you got the SH Figuarts logo right there, warning ages 15 and up and choking hazards, so yeah. A picture of the figure, Batman the Dark Knight, kanji for the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight logo, Tamashii Nations, Bandai, and all that. On the side here, description of SH Figuarts, the Dark Knight logo, Batman, picture of the figure again. I apologize for this box. It's done in a weird way where things can come off more dark than they should. So yeah, I think this is a matte style or something like that. I'm not too sure, but yeah, and just a picture of the figure right there. On the back, one of the poses that you can put them in. Digital print material for the cape. Option parts. So, yeah. Batman and all that. And again, Japanese writing right there, so can't really read that. Like that on the bottom. Just notice the bottom right there. So, yeah. So, getting to the option parts. He comes with a slightly different head, which has his mouth open and his eyes leering upward, as opposed to the head he has on right now, which came pre-done, where it's just him looking forward stoically. So yeah, I got this gun. I forget what it does in the movie, but it's basically one of the weapons he uses in the movie. Sorry for that. And then this grappling hook gun thing, which can attach to the belt part right there. It does, when you take it off, it does feel like it could snap off the where it's supposed to hang on, so be careful with that. Yeah. I'll show that clips on in a bit. So yeah, and then you get two batarangs right there, which pretty cool. Small parts though, try not to lose them. So yeah, so we got two of basically every hand with two open hands for guns, I believe. Two grip hands, which I believe are for the batarangs, if you want to pose them with them. Two more grip hands, which these might be for that. Trigger hands, which most likely for the guns. And then, these might be, well, there are a couple more sort of trigger hands, but these might be for the actual batarangs. But yeah. And then we get a look at the figure himself, and it's really, really great. They captured the look of the film suit really well, as they usually do. And as you can see, for his face, it's just him looking stoically forward, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, but pretty much everything was captured really well on here with the more armor look of the suit and everything. And the cape is a fabric of some kind. Not sure what kind of fabric it is, but it is fabric nonetheless with, I think, thin pieces of metal that keep it like that, and you can move it back or to the sides. Not a lot of movement on the cape, but everything else is pretty good. With his head, since everything's on ball joints, you can do 360s with a lot of things. These get a good range of movement for his arms. All that stuff. But yeah, be careful with the armor plates on the sides right there. Yeah, but yeah, pretty much everything you expect from Figuarts, double joints basically in the elbows and everything. Hands on a ball joint as well. So yeah, and then his legs get a good range of movement for the most part. So, yeah. And then his belt attachment right there, which I don't think you can take off. Maybe you can, but I didn't try, because I don't want to break it. Has a holster right there, so you can put the grappling hook right on there, and it stays pretty well. So, yeah. So to compare him to a different SH Figuarts, I have the SH Figuarts of Gokai Red right here. He's a bit taller than Gokai Red by their scale, probably a few inches, but definitely a few centimeters, as you can see. He's definitely taller than Gokai Red, as you can see right there. And yeah, pretty much in scale with the SH Figuarts line if you have others. And later this year, the Joker will be released, so from the Dark Knight, so that'll be pretty cool. But as you can see here, pretty standard fare with the SH Figuarts line. It is pretty cool. And yeah, if you want to get the Dark Knight version of the Batman for SH Figuarts, go ahead, there's nothing stopping you. Make sure to get it while supplies last, though. So yeah, and try to get it for cheap. I got him for like $52, $53, so yeah, and I got him new, so from Japan, so it's not really a bad price. But yeah, so really not much else to say. So links in the description on my shit. Subscribe. Oh yeah, toe joints, and foot movement. Anyways, links in the description on my shit. Subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.